Torrential monsoon rains and floods in Myanmar have displaced over 30,000 people. Emergency services have been helping to bring people to dry ground. Now, some are seeking shelter in local monasteries. Others have waded through waist-deep water with animals to safer zones. The most severely hit regions are Bago, Mon and Karen states. The visuals on your screens now show the damages caused by the raging floods. Only the rooftop could be seen on houses lining the Situang River. Now, according to the United Nations, over 89,000 people have been evacuated from their homes in recent weeks, but many have now been able to return home. Now, U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper is in Seoul amid a series of regional challenges ranging from tensions between Seoul and Tokyo to how much of the cost South Korea should pay for American troops stationed there. Now, Esper met his South Korean counterpart Jeong Kae-yong-do on Friday. The newly confirmed Defense Secretary of the United States arrived in Seoul on Thursday, a day after President Donald Trump said South Korea agreed to pay a lot more for the upkeep of 28,500 American troops in South Korea. He also stated that talks are underway to discuss the issue. According to South Korea's defense ministry, Esper and Jeong were expected to discuss a number of issues, including the security situation on the Korean peninsula, coordinate policy to foster denuclearization and lasting peace, as well as key alliance issues. The trip comes after North Korea recently carried out a series of missile tests. In a statement issued earlier this week, Esper said that the United States would not overreact to the short-range missile launches by North Korea and would keep the door open for talks with Pyongyang. He also added that despite complaints by North Korea, there was no plan to alter future joint military drills with Seoul. However, Esper continued to focus on North Korea during the meeting between the U.S. delegation and the South Korean military officials.
Together with our allies from around the region, we will remain resolute in our enforcement of the United Nations Security Council resolutions until the North engages in complete, verifiable, irreversible denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. These include close and continuing coordination on North Korean matters, ensuring the readiness of our combined forces to defend ourselves while also creating space for diplomacy.
A myriad of challenges for the United States also include an escalating trade dispute between Tokyo and Seoul, both U.S. allies. South Korea has said that it was exploring all options in a bitter trade dispute with Japan, including scrapping an intelligence sharing pact. South Korea's defense minister was quick to highlight the matter.
Japan announced economic retaliation measures which include export restrictions and removal from its white list. It is biting into South Korea-Japan relations and security Cupertino of South Korea, the United States and Japan.